The member for Mackellar.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Treasurer. Will the Treasurer update the House on the release of today's national accounts and what these strong figures tell us about growth in our economy? What do these strong figures mean for hard-working Australian families and businesses, and are there any risks associated with alternative approaches?
The Treasurer has the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Mackellar for his question. We already knew that in the September quarter that over 100,000 jobs were created in the September quarter. That's more than 1,000 jobs every single day in the September quarter. Now, we know, as the Prime Minister said, we've been averaging around about that figure all year. 1,000 jobs every single day under the Turnbull government. Now, that's almost 4 times what was achieved by the Labor government when they were last in office. The Turnbull government is delivering jobs, but it's not just that, because the Turnbull government is also delivering growth. We went to the Australian people, we promised them jobs and growth is exactly what the Turnbull government is delivering, because the national accounts show today that in the September quarter, through the year, growth rose from 1.9% to 2.8%. Well done, and this has occurred principally because of the drive in investment that has been created by businesses getting back in there and investing in their businesses. That investment has been supported by the deliberate economic strategy of the Turnbull government to reduce taxes on small and medium-sized businesses legislated, and we want to go further, and the Labor Party is standing in the way. The Turnbull government's policy to invest in new public economic infrastructure, the Turnbull government's plan to continue to open trade so our businesses can grow, our backing of innovation, our backing of start-up businesses, our backing of new reforms which will open the way for small and medium-sized businesses and businesses right across the country to employ more people. Now, we've had 4 quarters now of consecutive increases, growth in business investment. New business investment is up 7.5% through the year. Now, compared to 2 years ago, it was -11. It is now +7.5, the strongest new business investment growth we've seen since the peak of the mining investment boom. Contribution to growth by investment in this latest quarter is up 3 times what it was in the previous quarter. Public investment in economic infrastructure up 12.6%, and on defence investment it is up more than 30%, supporting new manufacturing jobs and high-tech manufacturing jobs as a result of that investment. Exports are up 6.4%. In the service industry, they're up 10%, and in the agriculture industry, to welcome the Deputy Prime Minister back to the Parliament, the figures say they're up more than 20%, Mr Speaker. The Turnbull government's National Economic Plan is delivering the jobs and growth that we promised the Australian people, Mr Speaker. And the alternative from those opposite is an $164 billion tax slug on investment, on housing, on earnings, Mr Speaker. All of this that will suffocate the growth that this government is delivering every day.